Yo, bruv, there's only Wayland dice in there. No need to worry about anything, I promise you that.
Data. There's 2 ice. There's still 2 ice. And we can download that one.
I'd just like to remind everyone, you're the ones that wanted this. When this happens, it's because you did it to yourselves. In this one, I think I might focus more on NBN and show you like how a good faction compares to a not so good faction.
Consumer complaints about the NBN are surging.
If we can't access the internet, then I can't help my clients, and which means I can't run my business.
Here at A Current Affair, we've been bombarded with emails and calls from people complaining about the NBN.
Okay, in the beginning, NBN was originally a faction made of tracing. So, well, that wasn't the only thing they had. They had AstroScript pilot program, they had breaking news. And with that, they could aggressively score out points, and they could also attack the runner with tags on their own terms. And with those tags, they could use closed accounts and psychographics. I mean, even anonymous tip plays into the AstroScript because the quicker you draw it, the quicker you can use it. And they can Astro C-source and tag the runner on their own turn. They could also use Ghost Branch for 0 money, so everything here is relatively cheap. And the things that aren't cheap, they pay for themselves. C-source isn't always cheap, but when it works, it's great. And Data Raven, give the runner lots of tags, it's just so great. And Matron knows it, it's kind of crappy, it's not really used, but it's one cost, it's so cheap, why not? Toll Booth, best ice in the game, expensive, but when it works, it's great. And then, forget the red herrings, San. So that's just so much power out of the gate. Now on to Wayland. Okay, they can kind of get some money relative from lots of sources with the hostile takeover, and they can deliver a tag with the posted bounty in the core set. So in the core set they do have some oomph, I will not deny them that. And the aggressive negotiation is supposed to be like, so maybe first click you put the last counter on posted bounty, then you score it, and to give them the tag, then you aggressively negotiate to search for the scorch and then use it. That's the idea behind it, but it's too clunky. It's a free thing combo. It's just too clunky. But they got the Scorched Earth and they got the Archer. Everything else is just kind of there. And whereas NBN had all those lovely power cards, all those, you saw me go on about them. Okay, now NBN kind of muddles around a bit with nothing else on top of it. And Wayland gets Project Atlas, which is great. I mean, everything else is kind of okay, but again, but nothing else muddles into it. But I will say this, right? Restructured data pool delivers tags. TMI does traces, and if the runner has tags, they can use Big Brother, and they can use Sherlock City Grid. You know, this plays upon traces and tags. Again, not great cards, but at least they sync together. And Wayland's got this power grid shutdown thing. They got this Amazon thing, which is supposed to res stuff. And okay, I mean, are they the resing faction? What kind of? I mean, what is the whole point of that? Where's it playing to? Is it playing to anything? And so you got marked accounts here. Okay, so it's hard to trash and it gives them money. Fair enough, but you got this pop-up window. It taxes the runner and gives you money for taxing them. It's so brilliant, so brilliant. And then you've got this woodcut here. Okay, you need to res it to use it, really, which is something, but it's still weak. And then you've got commercialization, which I suppose finally does something with advancements, but it's so clunky to use. NBN just gets more tracing stuff, and stuff works tracing. Not very good, but at least it synergizes. And Wayland gets 1 credit. Woohoo! It's still clunky to use, still clunky. Government contracts, really clunky, just like a double click, so 2 clicks. So it's just, you'd spend 2 clicks for 2 credits each, you know, so get 4, it's just not worth it. Again, not worth it, just such clunky stuff. NBN's not getting good stuff either, I suppose. but NBN's still ahead. Salvage, no. Okay, now NBN catches up with Project Beale. Now they're back on top with... they're back on top there. And they got mid-seasons. Oh, they got more tagging stuff. They got such devastating tag punishment. Such devastating tag, and they got devastating tag punishment. It's just madness. Okay, look at this. Dedicated response team. A great card, except you can't deliver the tags in Wayland. NBN can, and this is where people start to realise that. Okay, yeah, still not good. Still not that quite there yet. In the World Championship scene, you've got HB still there. HB and Criminal. I mean, NBN, NEH, and NBN and Shaper do take a crack at the World Championship, but still don't quite get it. And Jackson, best card in the game, just giving NBN another advantage. Just another one. And again, all this stuff just plays in, just tracing and tagging, just plays into each other. Just shipment from Sansan. Okay, maybe not powerful now, but at least it's something that you could actually see yourself using. You save yourself 2 credits there. Cleaners. Yeah, cleaners would be great for Wayland if you could deliver the meat damage more constantly, but you can't. You can rarely deliver the meat damage, and if you score it, it just does nothing. Elizabeth Mills does something. That's kind of like a half card there, but NBN's still got all these other good cards. Okay, oh look, now Wayland gets a good card. Power Shutdown, a great card for combinations, which is supposed to be the part of the colour pie. Oh, but NBN just hits back with Sweeps Week, and it's just they get another hedge fund. Why did they get another hedge fund? Okay, and then Wayland gets some decent ice, very powerful, but it's strong. And they got some ways to do meat damage, but they have to lose points. It's just, and they don't have enough money don't get money quickly enough to outpace the runner at this point. The runner can always outpace them and can always put down Plascrete to mitigate the meat damage. There's no point now. They're gone. They're gone by this point. Whereas NBN gets some nice cheap end the run ice, which they can use. Wayne tries to get more money, and some meat damage, but it's not working. It's just not working. It's not consistent enough. NBN fuddles around, and so does Wayland, and so does NBN fuddle around. Oh, but then they get near Earth Hub. Look, another power card, and NBN to the butcher shop era. Just Astrobiotics, just such speed, and they got more trace stuff as well, and they got stuff to make that ice more tax, and it just tax out the runner. And NBN and Wayland tries to get more money, but it doesn't work. When NBN gets a better money card with targeted marketing, and they get more tag punishment with overload. It's just all is synergized together. Where's the Wayland stuff synergize? This stuff doesn't synergize. It doesn't end the run. It just doesn't work together. All the NBN stuff works together. I mean, you could advance the stuff, but if the runner's got all their breakers out, it doesn't matter. The ice doesn't do anything. It's just you're just there advancing ice for no reason. It doesn't synergize. Christian Grid is good because now you can tax the runner and make them on. That's the first good card that Williams got in a long while. And now Blue Sun. Fair enough. Start to get a few good cards now, just a few, but NBN's still so far ahead. Oh look here, they hit back with Daily Business Show, hit back with Executive Boot Camp. Oh, it's just so far ahead. Okay, and Wayland tries to hit back with a big box. They get a few good things there, like security, government takeover. It's just, and the space ice, just go away with the space ice. Okay, they do get traffic accident, which is great for NBN. Oh. Yeah, great for NBN. Just not for Wayland. And Blacklist, just kill Exile because he's such a strong card. Great NBN card. It's just, I feel there should have been a Wayland card, but there we go, it's not. And okay, Wayland starts to fight back a bit with Oaktown. Oaktown is a great card. So is Corporate Town. Corporate Town is a great card, but the cost is just way too damn high. Okay, Spiderweb's a okay card. But look, NBN gets harpsichord. They get all these great agendas again. Just such. They're slowing down the NBN love a bit, but it's still pretty strong. I mean, Wayland hasn't got anything really, truly powerful here. I mean, public support no. And NBN gets sync now, and they get 15 minutes. They get quantum predictive models. Get news team. Get Archangel, which is so good. Get resistor, so good. 0 cost to res. It's just so good. They get 24/7. Look how many hits they're getting. Just look how it's just so nasty. Get Keegan Lane. I mean, they can deliver tags. It's just ugh. And now they've started trying to put the brakes on NBN, just slowly. But no, I was wrong. No, look, they've got Sensiactors Union, and they try and give Wayland some fast advance with Mumbad Construction coming in. Okay, and they do give them something commercial bankers, but there's little sprinkles here and there compared to how many hits NBN has. Okay, look. Okay, Mumbad City Hall. So the Alliance stuff did help have some good Alliance Wayland cards, I will, but so NBN gets a great one as well, Sims Hospitality. Okay, and Mumbad Union Stock Exchange for Wayland, very good. Okay, Consulting Visit, a great NBN Sync Boom card. Just a great card for NBN again. And exchange of information, just so good for, just so good. And the Judge, it's a nice attempt, but you have to deliver the tags first of all again. And look at this. NBN's got hard-hitting news and controlling the message. Tags, traces, all syncing together. And the Wayland cards still haven't got this unifying thing. I mean, even the money cards, just only 3 credits for losing agendas. It's just not worth it. It's just not worth it. Liquidating treasure and stuff, any free cards, just come on. I mean, building a better nation is fun, but just no. Door store is fun. Oh, boom, a great NBN card there. Okay, I know it's in Wayland, but still great for NBN. It's just, come on. Okay, if NBN finally gets a decent piece of ice. I mean, Wayland gets a decent piece of ice finally with Bullock. I mean, they need more of it. Sapper's interesting, but still not practical. Too easy to break. It's just, I mean, and Brian Stinson works when they've got less than 6 credits. When do they want to have less than 6 credits? Seriously. It's just, I mean, they're trying Jameson and just fast advance. Wayland doesn't need fast advance. They need to be unified. They need to have their theme reworked. And NBN's just already got MCA informant anyway. It's just, just look at the power they're getting. I'm not even going to mention that one, that strength 8-1 that ends the run if they got tags, because it's just boring at this point. Audacity kinda works. I got it to work one time. Red Planet Curious is pretty cute for all those advanced encounters. See that? I mean, that's the kind of thing that's kind of synergizing now, just a bit, but it's a bit late. And Standoff, it's just trash your stuff. Great, but what benefit do I get for trashing my stuff? I mean, if there's a card that gives money for trashing your stuff, then that'd be it. You know, you get 3 credits every time you trash something. Yeah, then you'd be worth it to play liquidation, because you get 3 credits from liquidating your stuff from the card, and you get 3 more credits from the card that says you get money for trashing stuff. Then it'd be worth it. And look, biased reporting is just pretty much an updated sweeps week. That's all it is. It's just an updated sweeps week. You're getting money for everything I've installed. That should be your Wayland card. Why does NBN have it? But here we go. Wayland starts fighting back with Trilithium. So being able to res like high strength barriers, multi-sub barriers that can trash stuff for an agenda, that seems worth it for 9 credits. It's kind of worth expensive, but still it's worth it. And then you got Scorpios, which is good, but that ability needs to be on like a separate asset or something. The agendas are still all over the place. I mean, they're still all over the place. They still haven't unified. They're still not sure what to do with themselves. Just just make money or don't, or do meat damage. There's no unifying theme here. It's just all over the place. I like Illegal Arms Factory, money and a card. That's great. I mean, Mr. Stone gets it. Oh, every time you take a tag, you take a damage. I mean, it'd be great if you could deliver more tags frequently, but it's just not happening. But at least he gives meat damage. At least does something. I mean, and here's the tokens being used correctly, like Benjamin Nee suggested. You put an advancement limit on them, but you get something really good once you've fully advanced it. So these are good, and you got Hunter Seeker and